First graders, it's Mrs. Hancock, and I'm so happy to be with you today. As you know, I'm a reading teacher in the building. And when I first learned that I got to do a video, I was very excited because a lot of times when I come into classrooms to pick up kiddos to come read with me, I have other kids ask, "Can I come with you today?" And my room is just not big enough to bring everybody until today. So today you all get to come with me. So here we go. We're going to start off with some short vowel review. I know we've all done short vowels this school year, but because we had spring break and then a longer spring break, we thought it might be okay to go ahead and start with some review. So we're going to start off with short A. I call short A apple A because when you get ready to take a bite of an apple, your mouth makes the same shape as it does when you get ready to say the sound of short A of ah. So if you imagine taking a bite of an apple, ah, 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 you're going to make that apple A sound. Let's go ahead and look at our first word. This is just a simple CVC word. Remember, if you know the word, say the word. But if you don't, yes, you can say each sound, ah. Maybe you want to say the first sound, and you see this AP, and you know that that's the word family app, and you want to put it together, app, map. You can do it however you would like or what works best for you. But if you know the word, say the word. Don't mess around with sounding it out. Only do that if you're stuck. Let's look at our next word. Again, a simple CVC word. I'm going to give you a second to think of what the word is. Ham. As we move on to our next word, we see the TR blend. Remember, when we read words with blends, we say them together. They are blended together. We don't say them separate. We don't say t. We want to put it together. I right away see this is the app chunk here. I'm going to put it together and make, trap. Our last word has a beginning and ending blend. I also see it has this little sight word in the middle. What is it? Yep, it is stand. All right, let's move on down to short E, and I call short E old lady E. Because, let me get you back up so you can see the pictures that I have here. Old lady E doesn't hear so well and she doesn't see so well. Well, when she doesn't understand what somebody said and she wants them to repeat it, she kind of does that universal signal of putting her hand behind her ear, and that means I didn't hear you. But she says, eh? What's that you said? Eh? Says that eh sound, the old lady E. So let's go ahead and use that old lady E sound with our words here. Again, a CVC word, hen. We'll move on to our next one. Yep, pet. There you go. Let's look at our next one with our TH digraph. T and H are the naughty letters. Remember, they stick their tongue out. Sometimes they're quiet and say, other times they're noisy and say, these are the noisy letters today. Then. Let's move on to our last short E word. It is bless. All right. Ooh, I went a little too far, didn't I? Here we go. We're going to move on to short I. I call short I itchy eye. If you've ever had too many mosquito bites, or you take a bubble bath and you forget to wash the soap off, you're very itchy. If. That's why I call it itchy eye. Let's look at our first CVC word. Ooh, right away, I see the little sight word in here. I'm going to put it together with the beginning sound and come up with win. We'll move on to our next CVC word, sip. Ooh, first thing I see on my next word are the library letters S and H. They're going to say sh, ship. Do sip and ship rhyme? You bet they do. All right, let's look at our last word with short I. Now, when we have the C and the K, they don't say two separate sounds of k, k. They just blend together to make one k. What is it? Yep, it's the word stick. All right, moving on to short O. I call this the Dr. O letter, and that is because if you go to the doctor and you're not feeling well, the first thing he says is, oh, would you open up and let me see, and open up and say, ah. And that's exactly what this doctor letter is doing. Let's look at our first CVC word, mop. Ooh, I start off with a blend on my next one, stop. Now my next word has the same exact letters as the word before it, but as always, when you're reading, you have to be very careful and read exactly what's there. spot. Our last word, ooh, I see right away I have an ing at the end. That's going to help me because I know that that chunk says ing. Put it all together with the Dr. O, ah in the middle, and what do you have? Rocking. All right, last but not least, short U, the soccer ball letter. And you might be saying, Mrs. Hancock, why do you call short U the soccer ball letter? Well, imagine you're out on the playground and you're playing soccer. And if that soccer ball hits you right in the tummy and knocks the wind out of you, you're going to say, ugh. So that's the soccer ball letter, ugh. Let's look at our first word. Yep, gut. We'll move on to our second with the SN blend, snug. Our next word has a beginning blend, TR, you got it, truck. And our last word for short U is grump. All right, boys and girls, that's the end of our lesson for today. I'm so glad that I got to share with you a little bit, and I will be seeing you later in the week. Make sure that you're doing your reading every night and log on every day so we know that you're here because we miss you. See you later.